Is it better to pay bail or hire a lawyer? A lot of families find themselves in this terrible predicament where they have a loved one who's in jail facing charges, and they want to bail their loved one out, and they also want to hire a good criminal defense lawyer, but the fact is they don't have the money to do both. And a lot of times they get the question, what is more important? What is better? Should we bail them out or should we hire the lawyer? And there's really no clear answer to that. On the one hand, if you bail the person out, that's really only a temporary release. They still have to face the charges. And if they're convicted, they're going to go back to jail. Whereas a really good lawyer may help them to avoid conviction or get a reduced sentence so they never have to go back to jail. Moreover, a good lawyer can often convince the judge to grant an OR release so that the person can be released without having to pay bail. And in that situation, it's certainly a better investment to hire a good lawyer. On the other hand, we certainly understand that there's an urgency to get the person out of jail. Aside from the fact that it's a horrible place to be and it can be downright dangerous, we do feel that a defendant or a client who's out of custody during the pretrial and even jury trial especially does tend to fare better than somebody who's in custody. So there certainly is a lot of value, both sort of emotional and also strategic, to getting the person out of jail quickly. In the end, if you have the resources to get the person out of custody and hire a good lawyer, then that's most ideal.